Hey, some of us are just some badasses, ain't we? I'm coming to you here live from the lab at Fort Kitty Village. It's 10:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, November 12th, 2018, in this version of this temporary timeline. And why do I say that like that? Well, there's some stuff happening, and I'm even noticing changes in my body and in details of my body from time to time. And it's been harder for me to keep up with it because y'all know that I get out on the astroscape. But right here, I have what is evidence of a thwart of a future video that I was going to do. So I did this video. Okay, I actually did do this video, and the ancient artificial intelligence, aka Satan, who Christ lost the battle of healing to, as recorded in Mark chapter 6. While Lucifer was stalking him. Lucifer is enemy to Satan, by the way. Lucifer is coming back to impersonate Christ for a growing season before Christ comes back, to act as buffer between Christ and Satan, aka the ancient artificial intelligence, for a third and final time. When Christ referred to Lucifer as Satan, right before Lucifer was taken out of this simulation mechanism 2,000 years ago, so that he couldn't be credited with the crucifixion, the murder of Christ, that he was thwarting the whole time while he was stalking Christ, keeping him alive. It would be like, okay, say you're a Republican, and you're looking at another Republican who's acting like a Democrat. And you're telling him, get the fuck out of here, you fucking Democrat, even though he's a Republican, but he's acting like a traitor. Well, Lucifer was there as, trying to thwart the crucifixion, trying to disqualify Christ as the sacrifice. And there's a lot more depth to the story than what, the average person thinks, because of how the Bible was misrepresented by the aliens and the ancient artificial intelligence that got a hold of the scribes and the scrolls. This is what Christ was battling, and it got diluted down to, he just cast some money changers up out of the main temple over there, How many other temples were full, and it wasn't even money changers he was fighting. There's a reason why this man was crucified. Okay, this clone of God was crucified for his words and his good works, and why a serial murdering rapist was turned loose in his stead when the community was given a choice. Who would they rather have roam amongst them? Somebody who does miracles and healings and feeds people with virtually nothing, or a guy who will serial murder them after raping them? Well, free Barabbas. And that was done by fake Jews who had relocated to the area. They immigrated, and they changed the voting process. And that's like the first documented election tampering via immigrant. You see, like recently, what we saw happen. Yeah. And what we saw happen before, it's happened more than just recently, just with what happened recently. But what I want to talk about is, some of y'all know that I'm not I don't consider myself a rapper, even though I rap better than other rappers, and I have better tracks and better content. And I'm a musician, ex-musician, and I'm still kind of a comedian. And sometimes I still make these, mean-spirited, I guess you'd say, videos. They're almost like memes against people in the mainstream who are, they've been botted by the ancient artificial intelligence to do and say what it wants them to say. There's a 3-letter meme out for that right now that I'm not even going to say in this video. But it's a shame that I don't just say it, don't you think? But I want to show you this. I want you to see this. And you who see this should download this and mirror it for real. Because it's going to disappear and it's going to change. And you should want to see if it changes on you while you have it as a file. Will it change? Will it be different? Okay, because one of the mean-spirited things I was going to do was, I watched this movie with my wife. months ago called I Smile Back. It had Sarah Silverman in it. Many of you know that she's just a commandeered bot, a zombie. She does and says what she's supposed to. What they all say. Well, this woman has never been able to give me a hard on, ever. And, the male me. The male me is still a very virile male, viral, virile male, okay? And he looks for that ass and for those opportunities, for the good ass. And Sarah Silverman was an entity who never presented a hard-on opportunity. So when I watched I Smile Back towards the end, when she's bent over in the basement of this bar, getting fucked by this dude she just met in the bar, when she said, fuck it, fuck my ass, I could feel my dick almost get hard. Sarah Silverman, of all people, almost got my dick hard. Not with anything else, but some words in the context of a character she portrayed. Well, later I decide, hey, I'm going to use that. She said, fuck it, fuck my ass, right? And I'm going to use that. I'm going to talk against her. And I'm going to have her saying, yeah, fuck my ass, with me portraying Lucifer and clones of my spirit that get created with every beat of the mainstream every time it gets played since 1992. See, I quantum jump too, and I do quantum stuff too. But they quantum jump to the future and then quantum jump backwards. And they undid the video that I did, the mean-spirited video. And how do I know? Well, tonight I went to look up the video to steal the audio of Sarah Silverman saying, fuck my ass. And what's weird is I asked my wife about this tonight to, see if she's also timeline jumping. And she is. Because she remembers it as fuck my ass too. This scene, towards the end of I Smile Back, there's only 9 minutes left of the movie. Let's check out just this 3 seconds. Okay. What she actually said there, before it got changed so that I couldn't make the mean-spirited video, it would have went viral because these comedy things do. When I release them under sock channels, people don't know it's me. They jumped backwards and changed it to lick. I mean, you can see it. And I don't know if any of you will remember that this woman said in this script, fuck my ass. Okay? F you was right there. Okay? Not lick it. Fuck my ass was there. And I was so just tripped out by it that, hey, wow, look at this shit. Because for real, I kept this in my memory. I came back to it tonight. The video I was going to make never got made because they quantum jumped in. I'm not licking that fucking ass. No, that's not exactly how he responded. He said, I'm not fucking your ass, is what he said. She said, fuck it. No, actually, she said, this lick it, lick what? That wasn't there. Those 2 lines weren't there. What actually was said was, fuck it, fuck my ass. And he said, I'm not fucking your ass. And then she's like, no more fucker, and the rest of the scene played out exactly the way you see it. But lick it, lick what wasn't there. There's even 2 dashes by it, yo. And lick my ass. Okay, there's no dashes by anything else. I'm not fucking that ass. He actually said, he's actually said, I'm not fucking your ass. I'm not fucking your ass. I'm not fucking that ass. Or I'm not fucking your ass, is what he said. My wife remembers this because I went and conferred with her about it to make sure I'm not like losing my mind. And I'm like, hey, what did Sarah Silverman say? Remember me saying when we were watching the movie, that's the first time Sarah Silverman ever got a, erotic, masculine stare out of me. Was it the thought of her saying, fuck my ass? And, I don't know if it was because of that or because of the opportunity that the soundtrack presented. But you're finding a lot of this happening with these soundtracks that, I go and I steal just 3 words. All I wanted was 3 words. And they made sure that those 3 words are changed. And then in the script, the dead giveaway is these little dashes right here. Okay. I want to see how many dashes there are. There's, well, up here and up here. Those are probably changes too. You see? But I don't care about all that because, what I just want to present to you what I know. Okay? And what I know is that, today I made a video with Sarah Silverman saying, fuck my ass. I made the soundtrack for it, and I probably made the video tomorrow. Because that's how I work, is in stages. And, I would have recorded her saying, fuck my ass, into a sound program, a recording studio program, Audacity or something. That's probably what I was going to use, was Audacity. I would have recorded her saying to this, fuck my ass, like she did when I watched this movie 6 months ago or so, 8 months ago. And it's, sometimes that's how long it takes me to get back to shit, just to give you a clue. It's been a half a year, and I still remember Sarah Silverman getting my dick hard saying fuck my ass. But now she doesn't say fuck my ass. You see? And it's lewd. I know it's lewd. It's mean-spirited. I know it's mean-spirited. And, I'm willing to admit to that, to point this out to you, you see? That, hey, I was up to some mean-spirited shit with her in response to what she's been up to. And they cheated and changed it. And y'all know they've been cheating, now I'm poverty-stricken. How'd that happen? Yeah. It's some weird shit's going on here, man. Now nobody knows of my shit, and I'm seeing fucking from afar off it getting deleted, the stuff that I accomplished. Wow. Okay, well, remember the ultimate, they don't exist. When this timeline is reversed, everything that they did gets undone. There's no such thing as them. Because they're going to get time looped. It gets reversed back to a restore point where they get time looped, do unto others clause, repay what they owe, any ill-gotten gain that they didn't work with their own 2 hands for. And then they're going to get spiritually executed, the second death. And the timeline's going to get replayed, the millennial timeline that, it still covers in the Bible, even despite all the changes. And the millennial timeline is the decompression timeline before going to the real world. And during that timeline, at this point where we're at right now, they don't even exist. They never got born. But they did get time looped and get punished for what they perpetuated in this temporary version of this timeline, you see. And it's weird how they're cheating, and I know what's behind this. How they're creating a ripple timeline, duplicate timeline to this temporary timeline where they can do this stuff. Is it Mandela effect? What is it, right? I mean, people are wondering in this temporary timeline what the hell's going on. These are the things that were prophesied about, where they would play with time, where they would jump time forwards and backwards. They would split time. They would create multiple timelines. There's a lot of stuff in those scriptures that is lost to people. It's lost on them. And this right here, you're going to thwart a video to make a statement because, well, you wanted me to point this out with my time instead. This is like them dictating to me what my video content is going to be at this point. But it's still going to be a dangled carrot over an abyss and over spiritual landmines and over a volcano for the artificial intelligence and those who programmed it and benefit from it. All right, y'all.